looking for a productive play on first down. They'll put the tight end in motion. Going to the ground. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. This is a kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you've got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
Really nice run there. No, listen, modern-day college football, I know it's all about spread offense and throwing the football and going up tempo and scoring quickly, but, man, you think back to Bear Bryant in Alabama, doesn't it always seem like they've always wanted to establish the run game? They have always wanted to be physical. Bear Bryant would have loved this guy in his backfield. With his physical style of running, man, he fits that just perfectly.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. SEC versus the Big Ten. They compete at everything. They try to outspend each other, and they certainly want to beat each other on the field.
So many national championships, so many Heisman Trophy winners shared between these two conferences, David. Everybody gets excited when the Big Ten takes on the SEC.
And these games matter so much. The fans get so amped up, so juiced up, to the point where we hear in the stands, what? SEC. SEC. They wouldn't say that if conference pride wasn't a real thing.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Toss sweep to the left. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 35. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. Coming out with it, it's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. From the gun, running back on the move. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. You can really set the tone for what's possible in your season in early season showdowns like this, both in the top 10 and both with the loftiest of goals.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They're trying to get to it. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get him the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Simpson. Gets it out quickly. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The transition of Alabama quarterbacks over the years has been fascinating, from the dreaded game manager label to playmaker.
To playmaker, to spread it out, to Heisman winner. I mean, that's how much this offense has changed and evolved, and they're going to be aggressive, and they're going to score points in this new age era.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar line. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line just to assert themselves, run block, what they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. They'll keep it on the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
Coming up, 4th down.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Quarterback checking off. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the catch past the sticks. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job game tackling, because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
Let it bust for a long one, but now 3rd down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. He leaves it with his back. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Alabama 7, Penn State 0.
Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
They'll give it to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Buying some time. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
These QBs that can scramble and buy time, you just got to have a lot of energy. I mean, you got to keep chasing, keep chasing. Sometimes you run upfield, you got to retrace your steps. QB won that battle, but now you got another chance, 1st and goal. Get your mind right. Let's hold them to a field goal.
Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown time!
And after starting the season 0-1, this offense felt like they just left plays on the field in that first game. But so far today, they're taking advantage. QB's making good decisions. Guys are stepping up. They've limited the mental mistakes. They haven't turned the football over. It's a different-looking offense here in Game 2.
He'll call for the fair catch here. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. And that pass is intercepted. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Grabs it inside the 15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Penn State!
Sometimes it's players, not plays, or sometimes it's both. And when you got that guy and you put him in the slot and you let him burn for a go route right past a nickel corner or one of the reserve corners or a safety, that's a great job by the offense, and that speed you can't teach, and that's why he's in the house for 6.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground.
What great explosiveness by this running back to break through and almost get to the house, Jesse, but just comes up short.
Well, I'll tell you, he had a lot of help downfield as well. Receivers getting blocks and making life easier on the back there. And all of a sudden now this offense knocking on the door deep.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Going for the return. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again.
And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Deron Haynes, the Marcel Darius is when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, I can keep going. Quentin Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite-level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they built this dynasty at Alabama.
These DBs going to give a little cushion. Dropping back, it's Allard. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Inside the 10. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Quarterback will keep it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bama! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, it puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
This quarterback is so lucky that ball wasn't picked off. Of course, he threw a pick on the last drive, and this one the defender dropped. This quarterback's got to get his act together.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got his man. Open runway ahead. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Wake Forest is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing on the basketball court with the Deacs. They're up by 21 over the Coyotes. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Well, he's been showing off his skill and athleticism all game long so far. He's got speed, he's got quickness, he can make people miss, he can break tackles, and with that run, he's now at 100 yards rushing in the game. This dude is a weapon.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it at the 25. Touchdown tie! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And he's going to run it back. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a play.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
It's complete. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Coming after him. Another incompletion on third down.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurt. You speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
On fourth down, looking to pass. He wants to take the top off. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
This offense all game long has been running really well, and I'm really impressed by how well they've recruited at the running back position. They've got some dynamic players coming into the game at different points, spelling each other, keeping each other fresh, and they're hurting this defense.
They're going to ride this running back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Listen, defense is about energy. It's about passion. It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation, now it becomes an easier situation because you couldn't get him on the ground.
Quarterback will audible. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
There's a great example of the offensive coordinator and quarterback being on the exact same page. The coordinator's anticipating man coverage. The quarterback recognizes it, and immediately he knows which receiver to go to.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the route is on.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. They just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. Let's see where this team can go.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Gomer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed right now. Nothing has gone your way, and when you're down this much, I think the running game is used sporadically, not as a staple. Let's throw this football around and see what can happen.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get to it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage.
Going deep. And what a catch! A diving grab down the right side.
Brought down at the 8-yard line.
And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Feeling some heat. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Now the play fake. Throws to the back. This time he's got it. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
This seems to be a chip shot field goal attempt and a routine 3 points, but they will go for it on 4th down. Pressure coming. Unloaded just as he throws. It's incomplete, and they stop him on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice. Turnover on downs.
Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Oh, he wants it all. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Couldn't make the connection on 1st down. Now here on 2nd. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Give to the single back. At the 45 on his way. Hit the afterburners, kid. The 10. Touchdown, Alabama. And the stomping has commenced. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
There we go. Ain't none of that. None of that right there.
I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Breaks the tackle. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5.
Yo, she's literally, she started talking to him crazy too. Yeah, they both goofy. I agree.
Start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to take off. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give him any extra. Great tackle there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next.
Oh no, I get.
Quarterback keeps it.
Good hit.
Can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
This defense will try to keep everything in front. Smith wants to throw. Dumps it to the back. They're working that left side. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Oh,
And the
dog.
Lions have this offense rolling.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing
That was the time, bro.
so you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Nasty ass nigga.
The offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
They'll run the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, ain't none of that shit happening.
Just haven't been able to get much going.
Good defense, boy.
Defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game?
Let's go back. Gotta watch it. Yep. Watch. Got his ass. Oh no, he did not. He broke it. Bring your ass here. He broke that damn tackle. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. God damn it. I know exactly. Yep. Ooh. Good. Yep. I've sacked him like 8 times.
Defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead. It's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this.
Why not?
Smart. You got to attack the sidelines.
Why not?
You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Yeah. Go ahead, fam. Lock in. All right. Nah, what you mean ain't no reason? Absolutely. There's every reason. Bro, I was humiliated last game. No, like what you think? Like what you think this is, Mark? Go on now. No, I embarrassed myself. Like, I shouldn't have lost to Nebraska. Like, come on, bro. I just smoked that nigga. So no, I dare you. Oh, why did he tip it? That was a pig. I wanted third. Why did you tip it?
It's got to be frustrating to be this quarterback in this game, too. He just has never had confidence being able to step up in the pocket and deliver throws. When he gets flushed, they're still taking away all the throws down the field. It's just been one of those.
Yeah, it's just some drags. That's it. But it don't get you far when you rely on that. It's.
Smith dropping to pass. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen
Yeah, I get
so
that.
much confidence in
Okay,
this
let's
guy. He
go
knows what to do,
here.
right? Receivers
I
are
know
not
exactly what
going
to
to
do.
find him
Go
all the
here
time,
on
but he
that.
knows he can find him running out of the backfield or if he likes.
Oh, I was gonna smoke that QB, but because they gave him that diving animation, it made me turn away. I wanted to hurt him bad. Oh man, I wanted to hurt him bad. I mean, I'm up 36, but I still want to hurt him real bad. I wanted to hurt him real bad. Oh, cause like his injury, like risk of injury is high. I wanted to break both of his legs and crack his cranium where they say, yeah, he can't play no more ever.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
Nah, bro. I wish. Yo, you feel me? You feel me? You feel me? I'm just mad that not mad. This ain't like the NBA season where you can play your opponent twice because I need that Nebraska game. Buddy.
Clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have
Hold
been
on.
able to go
Ooh,
out.
that should have cut inside. Um, I mean, it's up to you type joint. You know what I'm saying? Like those kind of joints, it's like we already know the outcome of those.
They come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the offense.
So like my biggest thing. Come on,
He'll move it up to the
and it's
37.
got 2 weeks, like 2 weeks or something left. My thing is like also like even for like I try to put the FSC or like a easy dub, a couple of them on everybody's schedule except for myself, which is like that's unfortunate.
Back to throw. It's Simpson.
Let's go. Block me, pick me up, right?
Completion on
My
the
dog.
pass.
Oh,
Brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short on first down.
Running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football.
yeah,
Great job
fact.
sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. They want that clock to run. And they try to
Craziest thing is that I feel
defense, and they rise to the challenge.
like you had to know this was gonna happen playing me after I just freaking
Closer to salting away a victory.
got freaking.
This defense
I didn't even. That's the thing. I didn't even get blown out. I'm just mad that I lost.
45.
It shouldn't even. I should have won. So it's like, yeah,
Had the
like
first through the air.
you had to know this was
On
coming.
the outside, split
Like you had to know.
He's out of
Like
bounds.
there's certain players. Like I feel like after they lose, it's like they next game. Yeah, it's on the way.
That's all
Like
they got to
yeah,
do under critical
you might as well.
moments here in
Yeah,
the
you might as
fourth
well drop
quarter.
the sticks, my boy.
What a surprise. Guess who they go to?
Like it's one of them. They sit up the whole entire game. Joints. Yeah, yeah. Just go ahead. Let
Looking
me
for
get that
space. It's
in
Hayes.
out. Oh,
And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup,
freaking Ryan Williams got got almost 200.
an array of
Justice
possibilities.
Hayes got 223. Yeah. Defense got picks and sacks. Yeah. Go ahead, Ryan. Oh,
The defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And you want to
say again.
dominate the football game like these guys have all day, dominate the line of scrimmage.
Hmm.
Turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better. Just turn and hand the football off, especially when you're running.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him
Bro,
up.
I ain't even watch it. I gotta watch it. I was at the gym. I ain't even watched that joint. I need to. I saw some of it. Got him. Pick it up. Oh, yeah. I saw somebody was like, Cena needed this.
Get this one to the finish line behind this powerful running game. Landmark moment, guys, to win a top 10 showdown this early in the season.
Yeah, and just proving why I'm the higher ranked team, right? Like proving my ranking,
Hmm.
building
Yeah, I
up
feel
my
you.
case throughout the season. This is a great one to put on the ledger. This will be one that the playoff committee will be looking on down the road.
Yeah,
A big top 10 win early in the season.
David, I think they're also serving notice to the rest of the teams
bet.
on their schedule. I mean, they're watching this game right now early in the year, and they're saying, man, these dudes run the football. We better buckle up and we play these guys.
He's right on target. That completion will take it
Uh,
across the
let me
5-yard
come on.
line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And his offense
Mm,
continuing to spread the
I
football
wonder if I
around
can
like
catch
they
him with
always
it
do
again.
for a great day. They keep this
Bro, when I catch boats with that end sweep at the I formation, I laugh so hard every fucking time. I swear to God, bro.
you to be who you are. It's the
Got him with it.
defense's job to stop you.
Oh no, I know.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield.
Yeah, he had them boys sitting. It was ready for it. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
The ball kind of go the other way. What's my assignment? My assignment is
Wait,
to make sure I
yeah,
continue to
you
get
go
better
over there.
Great job by the
Well,
defense not
you go
letting
out.
them pull
I'm gonna
their
try to score. I
assignment
ain't gonna hold
late
you.
in the play.
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
And he thought through my first pick.
First down on the
Ah.
conversion, but not before putting his offense in business.
That's fine. You going about 34.
After this, it'll be
I'm mad as
2nd and
shit.
4.
Damn, I want to by 40.
Defense playing a bail technique. Looking to throw, it's Aller. He's taking the
Yeah,
first down.
that one's not happening right there, brother. Ooh, that was nasty. Oh, I got his pick.
For the
Oh shit. Oh
4th
shit.
time
Yeah, let
today.
me get that. Oh, how the fuck he got me?
He has
How the
brought
fuck he
them
got me?
down, and that's how we'll wrap this one up. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask
Yes,
more
good.
of these
Just
guys. I mean, I
this.
think the challenge for them is
25. Three tutties.
defense.
Three
Trying to
tutties.
play with the same type of intensity and the same level
The
of
Raptors won't include Jacob. The Heat won't include Ware. Y'all saying Ware not? Y'all saying Ware not in the game? I mean, not in the trade. Hmm.